So it has been a while since I've made a video, so I figured now was a good time. We have finished our second week of the second semester, and it has been crazy, but a lot of fun. I actually came back a week early to work on Pippin, and we did tech work in the morning and then went to the stage and did blocking and finished the show in the evening. So yesterday we finished our 6th full run of the show, which was awesome. It was actually one of the best runs we've had, and what's been really nice about that is that as set pieces have been coming in and other things like that, we've been able to work with them. So it'll definitely be nice being much more comfortable with what we're moving around and what we're standing on and what we're climbing up, because we have these really high platforms and we have ladders that go up the proscenium, and we have these towers, these castle towers that move around, so you have windows and doors. So it's been really nice being able to actually have something to physically move, not just miming it. So it's been a great 2 weeks. I'm in Ballet 1, vocal production for the actor, musical theater scene study, makeup, stage makeup, and a creative writing class online. And also I have my voice lessons. So Ballet 1's been a lot of fun, just sort of being able to go back to the basics and really work on my technique. And also it's with Barbara, so it's always super fun. And then vocal production for the actor has been a lot of fun because I've had some Linklater work, but haven't exactly been told that it was Linklater. We just sort of did it, and it was like, oh, that's a cool exercise, but we never understood the real mechanics of it. So that's been a lot of fun, being able to read her book, Freeing the Natural Voice, and implement that into class. And then also we're going to be using that work, what we've learned, into actual text, which we're using poems. And then in musical theater scene study, we're working on the transition of going from speaking into singing, which is often, sometimes there's sort of a line where you finish singing and then all of a sudden you break into song and it sort of pulls you out of the show. So we're working on getting that to a better place where it's easier to sort of feel the story going right into singing and not just talk, sing. So we have that, and then stage makeup, we haven't done much. We've done highlighting and shadowing, so just seeing where, if a light was shining on you, where the light would hit first. So if you have a strong brow bone, then high cheekbones, and your nose up here, and then you'd shadows and things like that, and like the divots right by your temples and underneath your chin right there. So we've been doing that, and then today we did corrective makeup, which was interesting, sort of trying to make the eyes look bigger and making your nose look, if you have a short nose, I have a relatively broad nose, being Native American, so trying to make it longer and thinner looking, and then also because I've got a widow's peak, making it, the whole goal of corrective makeup is trying to take, if you have a more, not average, a little bit more than average, excuse my lack of better words, you're trying to make it average, and then if you have less than average, trying to make it average. So trying to make sort of a uniform look, so having more of an oval shaped instead of my heart shape. So that's been interesting, and I've always been one that's had a really strong liking towards makeup, so being able to take this class and then seeing where that leads, I'm really excited for that. And then my creative writing class is going pretty well. We're doing different genres and having to do reading, and I'm pretty used to doing an online class now, considering I've taken five, because I did math my senior year of high school, and then I did math, English, and history over the summer, and then I did world religions over the winter. So, which actually went into the week that we had Pippins, that week we were back. So, I've had my fair share of online classes, so I'm pretty comfortable with that. So, and then my voice lessons have been going well, and I'm excited to see where this semester goes. And sort of on the topic of Pippin, Ben Vereen, who was the original leading player and also won the Tony for that role, came and visited campus today. And he's doing a show at the Alabama Theater in Myrtle Beach, and it was if I could pick one word, it was inspiring. So incredibly inspiring. And I recorded the whole thing, just him talking, and he had so many amazing things that I know will stick with me for a very, very long time. And the fact that he has worked with Bob Fosse and was actually very good friends with him, and his first show was Sweet Charity, which Bob Fosse was directing, and he said he had never seen a Broadway show, and he went and auditioned for Sweet Charity and got it, and then got to work with Bob Fosse. I can't even. It's just being in his presence was amazing and so uplifting, and having him talk to all of us, especially those of us in Pippin, really just sort of lit this fire that I'm so excited to get back on the stage and find new things and discover new things in Pippin and really just be open to anything and everything. I'm going to try and find some of my favorite quotes that he said. He started off the whole talk with, "I am what I am," and I think that's something that's really important to remember. It's really simple, but it's something that he was definitely very adamant about, is that you just have to remember who you are, and you have to have that inner inspiration, and something that you can always go back to if you ever sort of lose sight of yourself. And so a lot of people said love, faith, balance, compassion, fire. And Michaela, who's our leading player, she was the one that said fire, and Ben said, okay, make sure you don't get caught up in that, don't let the fire overtake you, but that it's a good inner inspiration. When you're on stage, people that have paid however much they've paid, they want to see your soul. They want to see you bleed. They need to see something real. They don't want to see this faux, fake representation. They want to see something that's real. They want to feel something. He says, just tell the story. And what Ben said that Bob had said was sometimes less is more, and so not pushing things and just telling the story. Every night is opening night. That is, it sounds so cliche, but the way he said it, you're just, yeah, every night is opening night. It doesn't matter if there's a person who's never seen a Broadway show that paid $50 in the nosebleed. You need to give them the best show possible, which is definitely something that I started to think about just when it comes to here. There's people that have never seen a show at Coastal, which blows me away, but, well, anyway. But there may be someone who's never seen a show, who's required to come see a show, and you want to make sure that you give them the best show possible. Just like you're giving, the person who's seen Pippin 8 times, or has seen a bunch of different shows, you want to give everyone an ample opportunity to enjoy Pippin and it be, opening night. Show gratitude. It'll take you a long way, which he was so gracious. And he just, I can't do it. He says take can't out of your vocabulary. Don't say, I can't do that. Nope, non-existent. Ben said failure is a great teacher. Use it as a stepping stone. In this business, he said, this is business show, not the other way around. It's not show business, it's business show. In this business, you will be told no so many times. You'll get rejected. You'll get turned down. And that's just the way it works. And some people don't have tough enough skin to do it, but those who do will do well. So you need to know that failure, falling on your face, getting told no, getting rejected, not getting the job that you really, really wanted, it's a stepping stone. So you can either take that, learn from it, and have that fuel you forward, or you can find another job. There's someone that asked him what was, what's been your favorite experience? What's been your favorite show? And he said, right now. And we all sort of, what? And he said, those are just stories. This is the present. So he feels really strong about living in the present and not living in the past and going, oh yeah, well, when I was, back in my day I did this, this, and this. But then he said, you can read about those shows in my book, which was funny. So this is Ben Vereen's signature, which I also got a picture with him. I'm in the Manson trio in Glory, and when he did Pippin, he is the point of the Manson Trio, which I'm the point, which is really cool. So, so when he did the Manson Trio, he was part of the trio. So there were 2 women behind him. So I'm in it with Laura Pierpont and Shelby Dangerfield, who are both freshmen here. And so we got a picture with him, and I got his signature, and it was a lot of fun. So it was just a really great experience, and I'm so glad that we were able to bring him onto campus, because I just got goosebumps thinking about it. Just having someone like him there, just to inspire us, and I think that's really important. And I definitely feel that fire in me now, which has always been there, but was starting to sort of die down with sort of embers, but Ben Vereen came and relit that. So that was awesome, and he worked with some current students. He worked with Anna Sheridan, who is a sophomore musical theater major, and Charlie Tingen, who is a junior musical theater major, and they're both brilliant anyway, but Ben helped them discover new things in their songs that they picked, and it was so amazing to watch and observe. And sometimes that's where you learn the most, is when you watch. And it's such a great feeling. And I've said this a few times in other videos, but it's great to know that you're in the right place and you're doing the right things, and that you know you're headed in the right direction. So with that, I thank the few of you who watch these videos, and those who have stuck with me even though I'm late on these videos. Sorry. Thank you so much for watching, and I will try and have a video up next week. And actually, I've been working in Pippin. I've been doing Lyra, which is a hoop ring. So it's sort of acrobatic aerial work, and Jess Bryant, who's a physical theater major here, she has been showing us the ropes, the ring, and I'm going to post a video of that in another video, but it's been a great experience. I'm bruised, and I hurt, I'm sore, but I'm so thankful to have gotten this opportunity. I'm not just dancing, I'm flipping around on rings and things in the show. So it's been a lot of fun, and it's been a great experience. And any of you who watch this video who are from Coastal Carolina or from the Myrtle Beach area, come see Pippin. We open January 31st, and we run through February 9th. If you need any more information, I will post a link in the description about where you can find out where to get tickets. So thank you guys so much for watching from Paris and from Merida and from me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!